Honey Bunches of Oats presents Teens.
Okay. Nah. Yeah. Nah.
What's going on, you all? Today we're teaching you how to read your live stream chat in VR. First things first, we're going to be in Steam and you're going to download the Live app within Steam. It's free and you want to be able to launch it. When you launch the Live app,
What's going on, YouTube? This is RJ coming to you with a important video. Now, this video, I know it's been a lot of other tutorials that have been out there. However, this tutorial is mainly explaining how can you get your chat, your live chat, while playing VR. So we just copped the Oculus Quest 2. I purchased it maybe about 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Looked through a couple of videos. There are different ways you can have your chat from VR Toolkit with the Y.
Up on one of your videos, you can click it, but what you're going to want to do is bring it up and you're going to want to pop out your chat. So on Twitch, you do this by...
So you want to live stream Gorilla Tag like all these other different YouTubers, but there's only one problem. You don't know how. Well, don't worry, because right now, I'm about to show you. Let's go! Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to open youtube.com and come over to this button that says Create. Click on it, you'll see this drop down. Then you want to press Go Live. After that, you'll be brought to this page where it will say right here, it'll say like your channel's name, and then like for example with me, it would be Lemon Juice VR Stream. If you want to change that, come right here to edit. You're going to just delete this like you would with the title of a regular video. The next thing you're going to want to open is come right up here, make a new tab, and go to oculus.com/casting. You're going to go into your menu and click on the camera button. For me, I can't click on this, but because I'm recording, but for you, you can click on this, and then a little thing should pop up, and it'll say web. And then click on, and it shows a little computer. But before you click on that, make sure you're signed in from your computer as well. So yeah. so you're back at the computer. Okay, now your website's gonna look a little bit different. You're gonna see what your Oculus is seeing. So I see in my menu right now. So you're just gonna unmute that so that the live stream can actually hear it. And once you've done this, you're going to come back to OBS and you're going to click Start Streaming. And then you'll see this page. You're gonna click on Manage Broadcast, and then you're gonna click Select Existing Broadcast. You should see the one that you titled a second ago over here. Just say this title right here. So you're gonna click on that and click Select Broadcast and Start Streaming. You might also need to sign in before you start streaming. So just sign into your YouTube account and you will see this.
Pleasure with you today as we continue the national championships here at ESPN's Wide World of Sports.
Okay, after you've done that, your stream is started. So you're gonna come here and then make sure this all the volume is all the way up so that I can hear. Go to big screen and your stream is set up. Also, if you want to know how to put text on your screen like I do in my streams, like having a sub count, stuff like that, and having the code in the top, then I'll show you how to do that right now. Okay, so you should see this infinite little loop thing, then you're going to right click, add, and text right here. It'll take a minute, then it'll load this window, press OK, and then put the text you want right here. Just gonna put that for now. And you can select a font right here. You can select the color of the text. And just like all this other stuff if you want to edit that. Then press OK. And now you're free to move it around wherever you want. Size change it. And that's how you add text to your live stream. Now for a better quality stream, you probably want to add a sub count right here. So the first thing you're going to do to add this is right click, press on add, and go right here to browser. Once you've done that, you can put the link right here, and I'll show you how to get the link. Analytics. On the right of the screen, you should see this thing that says see live count under your subscribers. You're going to click on it, and it'll take you to this page. What you're gonna do is click on the link at the top, copy. Once you're here, you can delete this and Control V to paste the link in here. Then press OK, and your subscribers will appear right here. So once it's here, you don't want it to be this, like you don't want to see all this probably, right? So you're gonna hold down Alt. While dragging on one of these boxes, it will move it'll actually cut this. You could also go here on a video that comes out of that one, and then click OK. Now, whatever audio that comes out of this website will go straight.
Beginning to fall apart from them as Stony Brook has completely taken momentum.
Today we are setting up this Chick-fil-A employee for anything she wants. You could pick any item you want. I'll go get it for you. What have you always wanted?
Ooh. Honestly, I really wanted the AirPod Maxes.
AirPod Max? That's very specific. Meet me back here in about 30 minutes. Can you take like a break and I'll come back with it. Now, even though she picked the AirPods Max, I'm going to give her the option to either keep them or trade it for something else. But there is one catch. So I didn't forget about you.
No way. I didn't think you were actually going to come back.
We'll take a look.
What? No way.
So I'll give you an option, okay? You can either take that or trade it for something else.
Ooh. Man, I think I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the risk.
Okay, but if you trade it for something else, it has to be when you're off of work. So when are you off?
I have a couple more hours.
A couple more hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 3.
Well, give that back to me, and then
Okay.
I'll meet you after work, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And the moment she got off work, she never expected to hear this.
Well, I promised I'd come back, right?
I didn't even think you were going to come back.
Well, look, I don't want you to get in trouble here, so there's a gas station just down the road. Just follow me, okay?
Okay.
Probably wondering why I brought you over here. So right here, this is a gift card for gas with $2,000, a year's worth of gas.
No way.
Yeah, call and activate it right now and see for yourself.
To hear your account balance, please press 1. Your account balance is $2,000.
What?
$2,000.
No way.
That's a year's worth of gas. I do want to do one last thing before I let you go. We'll put some gas in your car before you go. You already have your phone out?
Yeah.
I want to show you something, okay? What kind of car is this? This is a Nissan, right? Okay, cool. Okay, that's it. So go ahead and put in the vehicle you drive. It's a Nissan, right?
Mm-hmm. But what is happening?
Okay, so what's happening right there is they're actually recovering and returning all that to your vehicle right now, okay? And if you see that, they actually just found over $1,900 that's coming back to you.
Wait, seriously?
On your car insurance, so you overpaid. On your car insurance, it looks back 4 years.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's coming back to me?
It's coming back to you. Yeah.
Wow.
It's the best part right there.
That's awesome.
So a lot of you have been asking where you can do this too. So it will work as long as your car insurance bill is over $100 a month. It should be able to recover savings for you. So go give it a try.
A man who works hard sweats hard.
Old Spice swagger fights sweat. So coach thought I was slacking.
You see this? Pit sweat.
So I trained constantly. Took my Old Spice swagger and got a drill named after me. The Dripless Dribble. Broke a record. Broke my leg. Broke my record with a broken leg. Until coach said,
I underestimated you, son.
sometimes a man must overcompensate.
One of the most requested Quest platform features is finally here. Yes, that's right, YouTube live chat integration is finally coming to the Quest platform. That means you'll be able to live stream your Quest gameplay and see the chat inside of your headset. This is a massive deal for a lot of people. Not just content creators, but to a lot of people this is going to be a big deal. Not only that, it actually shows that MetaQuest is listening to what we need in the community and they're making adjustments based on our feedback, which is huge when it comes to a gaming platform. Now, there are some caveats with this right now. You can see the chat in your headset while you're streaming your game, but you will need a PC still to actually stream the gameplay, because what's happening is you're actually streaming a browser to a PC, and then you're capturing that with OBS and streaming from OBS or whatever your streaming software is. There isn't any direct YouTube connection support as of yet, but hopefully that'll come in the future. This is a great step in the right direction, especially if you already stream and you want to stream some Quest stuff and still interact with your chat. Keep in mind that I'm testing this in early access, so it's not available to the public as of yet, but hopefully soon we'll be seeing a full rollout so everyone can actually make use of this feature. I spent an hour live with this yesterday and I had a blast, and a lot of people showed up and were chatting in the chat, and it works beautifully. I'm going to show you how to set it up, how it works, and we're going to go through everything right now. First thing you're going to have to do once you get this feature is to grab your headset and throw it on. Then all you got to do is go to the camera button tab in the bottom bar, and you're going to see a Go Live button. Now, this is really simple. All you got to do is hit the Go Live button. You can choose whether you want to stream to Facebook or you want to stream to YouTube. Facebook actually directly streams, unlike with the YouTube function. Facebook will actually stream to a page or a personal page, and you can see the chat, so you don't technically need a PC for that, but that's another conversation, as I don't generally stream to Facebook, but you can play around with that once you get access to the tool. Once you click on YouTube, a box is going to pop up, and you have to search for your YouTube channel. Make sure you put the capital letters in as well if it's got caps in it, because it'll need to search for the exact name. This is the @name for your channel, by the way, not the title of your channel. So put the @name in and search. It'll pop up with the channel, show your subscriber count, etc., so you know it's you and your logo. Then that's the only thing you need to do for integration, because all it does is actually watch for a live chat on the YouTube channel. That doesn't actually integrate or log in, it just watches for a chat. You can choose whether you want the microphone on or off for your Quest, which means you can actually just stream with your Quest. You don't need a separate microphone. You can use a separate microphone that leads into your PC and goes through OBS if you want to, and a lot of people probably choose to do that because you can control the volume levels better. I tried that and it didn't end up working because it was an online game, and currently, right now, if you turn the mic off for the stream, you won't be able to be heard in the online game as well. So it's a catch-22. Hopefully they give us two different options for that. Okay, once you hit OK, a box is going to pop up and it's going to say to go to the Oculus streaming website. You're going to have to do this on your computer and actually do this inside of OBS because it makes it way easier. So in OBS, you're going to create a new browser. And you're going to go to the oculus.com/casting website in that browser. Once you've done that, you'll actually see the stream pop up inside of OBS, and the next thing you'll have to do is actually interact with the stream by right-clicking on the browser and then hitting interact. You can actually interact with that stream, so you can make changes like making it widescreen and making it full screen. You can also adjust the volume level of the browser as well, because you're going to get the audio through the browser for the stream in OBS. Once you're done all that, it's as simple as just setting up your stream on YouTube as you normally would. I'm not going to go through and show how to do an actual stream on YouTube because there's plenty of tutorials out there on how to do that. Anyways, once you're done that, it's going to bring you to a box that probably will say that there was a problem that occurred because you're not currently streaming, but you'll be able to look around and see the box. You can place it in the top, the bottom, the left, or the right. And it kind of pins there just outside of your field of view when you're not looking at it, but you can glance over to the left or right, up or down, and actually see the box, and that's where the chat is going to be. Now, you're not going to actually see the chat until the channel goes live on YouTube. You're just going to see a box that has a monkey in it right now because it's not actually actively live. And that's pretty much it. As soon as you hit start streaming and you've got the stream set up on your YouTube channel, even before you hit go live, when the chat is already functioning, before you actually physically go live, you'll see the chat in your headset so you can see that it's working and you can see who's talking and all that cool stuff. Now, one cool thing to note is that there's a limited view of the chat while you're in the game. It's just a small box and it's only going to show the last few messages, but if you actually hit the Oculus button and go to the camera tab, it'll show a wider expanded view of the chat with more messages, so you can actually look back and see who's talking. You can also make some adjustments to your settings, like the positioning of the chat box and whether you want your mic active and all that stuff right in that menu as well. And that's pretty much it. I spent an hour in Horizon with Jay Dunn and chatting with people in chat, and it just works. It's easy. Now, I want to figure out how to do better audio for my vocal audio because, as you can hear right here, I love the reload animations in this, actually. The Quest Pro audio, at least, which is what I was using, isn't the best. It's okay. Hit the go live button. You can choose whether you want to stream to Facebook or you want to stream to YouTube. Facebook actually directly streams, unlike with the YouTube function. Facebook will actually stream to a page or a personal page, and you can see the chat, so you don't technically need a PC for that, but that's another conversation, as I don't generally stream to Facebook, but you can play around with that once you get access to the tool. Once you click on YouTube, a box is going to pop up, and you have to search for your YouTube channel. Make sure you put the capital letters in as well if it's got caps in it, because it'll need to search for the exact name. This is the @name for your channel, by the way, not the title of your channel. So put the @name in your logo, then that's the only thing you need to do for integration, because all it does is actually watch for a live chat on the YouTube channel. That doesn't actually integrate or log in, it just watches for a chat. You can choose whether you want the microphone on or off for your Quest, which means you can actually just stream with your Quest. You don't need a separate microphone. You can use a separate microphone that leads into your PC and goes through OBS if you want to, and a lot of people probably choose to do that because you can control the volume levels better. I tried that and it didn't end up working because it was an online game, and currently, right now, if you turn the mic off for the stream, you won't be able to be heard in the online game as well. So it's a catch-22. Hopefully they give us two different options for that. Okay, once you hit OK, a box is going to pop up and it's going to say to go to the Oculus streaming website. You're going to have to do this on your computer and actually do this inside of OBS because it makes it way easier. So in OBS, you're going to create a new browser. And you're going to go to the oculus.com/. You'll actually interact with the stream by right-clicking on the browser and then hitting interact. You can actually interact with that stream, so you can make changes like making it widescreen and making it full screen. You can also adjust
Substitution. Wind is picking up. Rain is still coming down. Again, ladies and gentlemen, as long as there's no issues with thunder, lightning, things of that nature, we will not have another weather delay. Every time lightning is observed within 10 nautical miles of the facility, a 30-minute timer begins. If any time during that 30-minute timer, more lightning is observed, it begins again. Meaning, if we're at 29 minutes and 50 seconds, and lightning is observed, a 30-minute timer will restart.
on the browser.
Has to clear that and get back into the goal area. She does just that. Varshay now trying to push forward. It'll be a throw in. It'll be for Stony Brook. Leads to a free kick for Stony Brook. And the yellow card, Hartsfield FC. That's just the second yellow card that we've had today on field 19. that has come from a defender necessarily getting beat. He's just been some impressive shots, and then of course we had the penalty shot earlier in the first half. But the defensive backline's been holding their own for the most part. The score would tell you a different story, but just observing the game tells the truth of the matter. These defenders have been very good too.
And then hitting interact, you can actually interact with that string without OBS. You're going to have to do this on your computer and actually do this inside of OBS because it makes it way easier. So in OBS, you're going to create a new browser. And you're going to go to the oculus.com/casting website in that browser. Once you've done that, you'll actually see the stream pop up inside of OBS, and the next thing you'll have to do is actually interact with the stream by right-clicking on the browser and then hitting interact. You can
Dealt with by the goaltender, but you can see there's a little bit of dribbling that came with that. Off the hands of the goaltender. Again, the ball is slipped